Here's Dickens. He's going to throw to the left. A quick throw. He's got Marcus Striggles. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to be up to past the 50, and that's a first down. Here's Dickens. He's going to take it himself. Pitches it to Patrick Boyd, and no, that's Cameron Reed, and he is going to be in for the touchdown. Barely gets in, reaches over, and that is going to put Western Carolina up 7-0. Here's Quincy Crittenden. He's got Preston Bird across the middle of the field, past the 50-yard line. A huge play to get Samford started off. Here's Quincy Crittenden. He's got time to throw, but he is going to be brought down. That'll be the first sack of the game for either team, and that's going to be a huge loss. Here's Quincy Crittenden, play action pass. He throws, and he's got Calvin Jones. Calvin Jones, first down. Here's Quincy Crittenden. He's going to throw. He's got Maddox McKim down to past the 5-yard line, fighting for those extra yards, first and goal for Samford. Here's Quincy Crittenden. Gives it to Evans, and he is going to be in for the touchdown. That is going to tie it up at 7. Here's Dickens. He's going to drop back. He throws, and he's got Marcus Striggles again. That is going to be a first down. Here's Quincy Crittenden. He's going to throw. He's got a man. That's Preston Bird, second catch of the game, and that one for another first down. Here's Crittenden, play action pass. Evans with the block, but couldn't hold it, and that is going to be the second sack for Western Carolina. Here's Quincy Crittenden. He's going to launch one up. He's got a man. That's Calvin Jones, and he is going to bring it in. White gets open past the defender, and no safety help, but what a throw and catch. Just beautiful to put them up 14-7. Here's Crittenden, play action pass. He's going to throw a deep bomb down the middle of the field, and that is going to be caught. That's Preston Bird, his third catch of the game. That's going to be first and goal. Here's Crittenden. He's got time under pressure, and he just can't get away from it. Third sack of the game for Western Carolina. Here's Dickens. He's going to throw. He's got Marcus Striggles, third catch, down to the 35-yard line. That's a first down. Here's Dickens, fakes the handoff. He's going to launch one up, and he's got Malik Knight in the back of the end zone. Oh my goodness, what a throw and catch. That's going to tie it. No, that's going to Samford's still up 17-14. But what a amazing play there. Here's Quincy Crittenden under pressure again. That is going to be the fourth sack for Western Carolina's defense. Dickens trying to force overtime, down by 3. He's going to throw, and he's got Marcus Striggles down the middle of the field. That is going to keep their drive alive. Here we are in overtime. Quincy Crittenden gets hit immediately, right as he faked the handoff, just defender in his face. Here's Crittenden again. First drive of overtime. He's going to launch one up to Jaden Gibson, and he's got it. He's going to bring it in over a defender's head. That was a huge play. Oh my gosh, one of the best catches of the year on the defender's head, and then gets hit by another defender and still hangs on to the ball. That is going to put them up 24-17. Here's Dickens. He's going to throw a diving catch. Josiah Thomas, the tight end. That's going to be first and goal. Here, they're going to give it to Patrick Boyd, and he is going to be in for the touchdown. That is going to make it 24-24. It is tied going into another overtime. Here's Dickens. He's going to try and get it out, but can't. Going to be sacked, and that is going to put them back. Here's Dickens. He's going to be sacked again. The same guy, Woodard, 2 sacks in a row. Here's Quincy Crittenden trying to make something happen. Intercepted after Western Carolina got the field goal to go up 27-24. Quincy Crittenden is intercepted, and that is going to end the game in overtime. What an ending. Samford still looking for their first win of the season.